Hello and welcome to the Faithless Brewing gameplay, where me and the guys will be able to show you how we play through some of the leagues that you will hear later in our podcast. So, first episode, let's see how it goes. We're starting with something sort of simple. The structure will be the sort of obvious, just a simple deck followed by the gameplay of a league or at least a few games, so you can see a bit of what we discussed later and have a bit of a more visual experience if you want to, or at least check out how the games we later describe go. So I'm starting with something easy. I'm starting with some beautiful Emeria Blink as the first league. We're streaming here because it's the deck I have been playing the most, and we don't have any particular brew going, so this felt like a really good place to start and just go into it together. So we're playing mostly mono white but a Sorius decklist that features the 4th Favorite package alongside some amazing ETBs in the form of Skyclave, Flicker Wisp, Ranger Captain of Eos, Solitude, Wall of Omens and Charming Prince. Then playing a small Captain package in the form of Esper Sentinel and Thraben Inspector, the best possible removal in our colors in the form of March, Prismatic Ending, Supreme Verdict, Wandering Emperor and Solitude. And that's the goal of the deck. Play a really long game, try to stabilize alongside our removal and our cheap ETBs, get some Yorion value out of the deal, and just outvalue everyone with Emeria the Sky Ruin and Sun Tyrant. So all in all, a pretty simple mid-range sort of control-y deck that just tries to play a long game and outvalue your opponents via Emeria or Sun Tyrant triggers. You also have a sort of small lockdown piece in the form of Teferi, Sun Tyrant and Ranger Captain, or Teferi, Ranger and Emeria, stopping your opponent from ever casting non-creature spells, or at least with only these two stopping them from casting during their turn. So, going to the sideboard, we have some lock pieces against combo decks in the form of Lavinia against Tron and people trying to cast free spells or Cascade, Melding Mage against any combo, Belcher, Oops, Tron, or Tron not so much, but Belcher and such, Force Sanctifier against the Ragavan or Living End, Stony Silence against Hammer and such, and a one-off Giant Killer that we can get with our Ranger to kill either Death Shadows, Morde Regents, and a lot of other stuff, and the Final Verdict when we so needed it. So with that being said, let's go for up a league. And if you guys seem to enjoy this sort of content or want to see more of us, it's going to be likely leagues played by me, Dan, and sometimes also I hope the other guys can join us. And if that seems something you will enjoy, please let us know. Just at least see a few games, and we can show you a bit of what we're playing. And you don't only have to see and hear us in the podcast and trust that what we're saying is right. Because it's a bit hard to just imagine how a deck works. Okay, so playing against a good friend of mine, Antoine, an amazing 4-color and mid-range player, so this is gonna be a tough matchup. Amazing player, and we're in the Yorion mirror, so this is gonna be interesting. Any advice, anything you think we would like to know, please let us know. Besides that, it's just gonna be, at least at first, gameplay of our leagues. And if possible, showing the exact same decks we're going to be discussing with you guys during the podcast episodes. Okay, so it's a Yorion mirror as I said. We get a pretty good, nice hand. Sorry, little cat getting in the way. Hola, Pipin. Say hi to the camera. Hi. Okay, we get a nice starting 7, a bit slow, but we got the 6 at the ending. Delaying a Brennan 6 is really important in this deck, or being able to remove it. Let's move this to the side so we don't have to see this ugly white background. And let's start simple. Let's go with a Charming Prince, get our Scry 2, try to hit some decent spells because our curve is looking a bit clunky. Something like the Fairy would be amazing. I kinda want... I don't want the Flicker, but I want the Thraben. Because the Thraben allows me to go next turn. I think they're gonna play a Brennan 6 right now. And going Thraben plus Prismatic Ending is really tempo efficient. Called it. The turn 1 Bullet Foothills do nothing from that deck, tends to imply a lot of the time Averna 6 as a follow-up. So we're just gonna punish that, ending that, because we don't want to give them extra lands, and start attacking them. Anton tends to play mostly the ephemerate version, so that's something to have in mind. And nice to know. Teferi. The good thing is if they play Tef, they cannot minus unless they minus on the clue, so they get their 2 for 1 regardless. Okay. Interesting play. I did ask for a Teferi though, so I'm not gonna complain. My only question is, I'm sad that I lost the Strive Inspector because I would have bounced the Inspector with the Def 100%. Now I'm wondering if I'm minusing or what am I doing. There's a big chance I minus on the Quaddle he's about to play. Or I just plus, let's see. Quaddle. So do I minus on that or do I plus? I think I'm plussing and really regretting if Antoine has like a prismatic ending on 3. Okay, they're on Tef. Annoying, but dealable. They bounce it back, so we're gonna go Charming Prince, Cry 2, into March of the Other Wally Lights on the Ice Fan Quaddle. So Cry 2. I'm gonna temporarily and fetch first because I should have just fetched before this, but make sure we shuffle our deck because we know we're 100% playing the March. I think, like, I should have fetched this one as well. I can draw it if I wanted though, and that's not bad. I kinda wanna draw an Emeria. Do I? It's not that good against the first spreading Sys deck, but I have a March for that. I can just let this leave for now. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on top and draw it and play it. Try to keep this in my hand. The March for the prismatic, for the spreading Sys on my Emeria. Okay, no Omnath is a bit soothing, but I think I'm gonna get Furied. Solitude is not as bad as a Fury, like not even close. Likely our turn is bounce Solitude to protect the Def. No, not really. It's try to draw removal. Or we can march on the Solitude. That's meh. That will be good at getting this back when it dies. So I'm just gonna clear the board. Because I wanna keep hitting land drops as much as I can. March that. If they kill it, I can sometimes it back, which is great. They play the Quaddle, of course. Yeah, I did exile it, that stuff. That's a bit sad. But I think we're in sort of okay position. Not quite, but this is not the worst. So I think I'm going... I'm gonna force them to have another Solitude. Because I'm gonna make this a 7/7 so they cannot unholy hit it. Gonna attack their green mana a bit, as they're a bit short. Envelope. And now if they kill it instead of exiling it, I have Emeria, but they have a second Solitude, seems. Omnath is an amazing draw, as per usual. Omnath is just amazing as a card. they draw a card with the Fairy, so they don't have the answer yet. They're looking for it, which is great to see. Sadly, our first trigger is going to do nothing. Our first Emeria trigger. They're gonna bounce it likely, which is a bit annoying, but allows me to go. I can still go somethign plus Ranger Captain this turn. Mishra's Bubble, I just realized. That's nice. I think I'm still going for this though. Oh, I can even Solitude this out. That's great. With an Esper Sentinel. Just keep forcing them the resources. And now we sack this. So they cannot play deck at the 35 or something like that. So, what is our opponent heading to? Also, I'm gonna use this time to... Okay, they're gonna cast a Yorion. That would be more than fine if that's their only play. But they have 8 cards in hand, there's no way they're just casting Yorion. Because... Okay, are they just... If they're just casting Yorion, I think I might be in a good spot. Like, I'm willing to trade my Sun... I don't even have to trade my Sun Titan with the Quarrel because I'm getting a Solitude. So I'm just attacking and trying to trade with the... So, if they have a Solitude, I'm in a tough spot. If they don't have a Solitude, I think I can win this. But if they have a Solitude, this is gonna be tough. Okay, they go to discard, so very likely they don't have it. We get Solitude back, get rid of the Ice Fang. It's pretty tough to outvalue an Emeria, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna attack the Teferi. Somethign trigger is gonna give me back a Ranger Captain of Eos. Trigger, get an Esper Sentinel. They block, of course. I think that was the safe bet that they were gonna do that. So I'm gonna start with this. Keep attacking green. They're down to 0 sources in play, so they cannot Omnath plus land drop now. What is my plan with this now? Okay, they concede. Yeah, they cannot outvalue the Emeria. Let's go! Outvaluing 4-color midrange, everybody. The dream of the Azorius deck. Do I want something out of my sideboard though? I think I just want a Giant Killer for Omnath. And take out a Supreme Verdict. And that's mostly it. Like, besides that, Lavinia is not particularly good against them. It can stop a Peach, maybe. But Supreme Verdict also stops the Omnath, so I'm going with that. Also, has anyone been up to it with the spoilers? We're gonna be discussing them with Dan for next episode, but I'm pretty happy with a lot of the cards from New Capenna. There's also a lot of unplayable cards, like the power level seems to go back in the past. But some cards are just beautiful to look at. Come on, Antoine, let's get this going. We got an insane top deck with the Sun Titan. I went down to 2 Sun Titans. The original deck list for playing 4. I'm playing a split alongside Wandering Emperor, as I'm afraid... I'm afraid 4 Sun Titans just puts the curve too high and the deck tends to flat a bit. See, like, you tend to have hands with really few lands, and the Titans don't help with that. Okay, so this hand is not amazing, but it's a keep. Let's go. We know what we're looking for Titans, we're looking for Emeria. Keeping the Emeria on top was the game-winning play last game. Second ending is not good. Ending is really bad. In this matchup, we're gonna seize that 100%. Also, the one of Idyllic Grunge tends to be useful a lot of the time, and it's like the unnamed hero of the deck that no one expects. Because why would you expect the Grunge? I don't even pronounce if it's pronounced Grunge or Grange. Also, a big question we will have with Dan after this video, for anyone that watches it, is if you prefer getting like 5 games together, or like the 5 small videos, 1 per game. Please let us know regarding that. Likely this video will be posted as at least 3 to 5 games of the first league, but we're pretty easy to stop, so please let us know what would you prefer. I'm gonna develop a Ranger Captain. And hope it resolves. Maybe it doesn't, they just went for Abundant to hold up Counterspell, which seems like really a possibility. Exactly. So they are gonna have to start digging for Spreading Seas in order not to get out value by Emeria in like 3-4 turns. So even drawing lands is not that bad for us. Omnath. We're just gonna Skyclave that. That's pretty good for us. Skyclave has also been sort of great. Like, shockingly good. I never expected it to be as good as it has been, like, in this year. It was amazing when it was released. But it really helps, like, smooth out the stuff that Prismatic Ending cannot remove. Like, Chase or stuff like you can remove but it's 2 tempo negative. Skyclave plus Ephemerate is amazing a lot of the time. Solitude? Hold up Solitude. 5 mana Tef would be devastating for us. That's fine. That's more than fine. I'm gonna ending that token, because a 4-4 is a really fast clock. Now I'm just gonna jump block it if I can. I just want to hit my land drops as I said before. I'm just gonna try to do this. Like, I want to draw... What do I want to exile? This won't resolve, right? Because this is a 3-1 that kills the 4-4. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want me killing the 4-4 for free. I'm gonna take 4 ones, just because Ephemerate would be an amazing top deck if this is still alive. Express Iteration is tough to beat. It's one of the cards you miss being in Azorius. Renan 6 and Expressive Iteration are the biggest losses. Quardle would be amazing as well if possible. Like, those are the cards that would be better in this deck than the actual ones we have. And Holy hit it. Okay, they're going on the aggressive plan. They didn't have the Delirium up. That's a huge punt by opponent, sadly. Sorry, Antoine. Yeah, they didn't have the Delirium up, so they just went and Holy hit on the wall for nothing. Done. Getting closer to the dream. Just 2 more lands to go. Next turn we can cast Yorion, draw 2, which is amazing at digging. They even are playing Mithra's Bubble for the Delirium. They just got a bit excited there, it seems. Oh, they're on the Traverse version they were playing a bit back. They're playing Eternal Witness. Okay. But they don't have Ephemerate yet. I'm gonna try an ending, that likely. Let's see how they pay for it. Okay, they have Ephemerate up. 100% they have Ephemerate up. So what's the play? I think I'm just gonna go for this. Get my cross and force them to outvalue Emeria. Like that's the plan, I think. Put them in the position where they have to outvalue my Emeria because I'm trying to secure my land drop. Let's stop. Actually, I could stop this and Solitude now. I don't know how much I hate that. Let's see what I draw first. But I'm evaluating that as a real possibility. Yeah, now that I got the Wandering, I think I can. Tough choice, but I think I'm doing so. So we have the Emperor. We are gonna enable this in 2 turns. Okay. So I think we're slightly ahead. I don't know, because I think they are not playing Spreading Seas, which is our best way of guaranteeing Emeria going off. Okay, that's slow. I'm just rambling out loud about the video. Like, what would people prefer? This might actually go as a 2-parter, like three games and 2 games. I think that's a lot more watchable than going for the whole. Okay, they're just doing that before I can hold up. Weird moment for doing this. Okay, that's fine-ish. Like, I'm not that behind that play. So let's see. What do I want to draw here? A big creature likely. That's actually quite good. So I can hold up Wandering Emperor and Prot back. Okay. Let's see how this goes now. Yeah, they're just gonna ephemerate that on my turn. They're just gonna keep the ephemerate in exile, of course. So let's hope this resolves. It would be really annoying if they just have like a 3rd counterspell here. Oh wait, they have a counterspell for sure, right? Because they got it back with Witness? Yeah, that's fine. We gotta force it out of them. So, do you have Spreading Seas? If they have Spreading Seas, I'm losing this game. If they don't, I'm just outvaluing them with my Emeria. You're in Johan? Okay. That's gonna be a draw 2 though, so it's a bit tough, but beatable. So Ranger Captain of Phidios, because that's amazing with Broadback as well, so we get more secure value out of that. I want a Thraven here. Ending is pretty good as well. Get a clue. Crack the clue. That's me. Get rid of the bread and 6 and say go. They have a Yorion in hand. That's gonna try and raise them. So they have Yorion and they have no way. They're gonna get a draw 3. That's gonna make this game pretty close at least. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm not fighting that. I think this deck wants an extra 1 drop. Like, I keep adding a ballista and taking it out because sometimes it feels amazing and then it sucks. But yeah, it's weird. Like, I have a weird relationship with ballista. So I'm gonna get rid of the Yorion. Flashing another Quaddle. Okay. As soon as everything gets exiled, I'm gonna... So this is a draw 4. They're gonna refill their hand. So it's gonna be my Emeria against their deck. Now I'm gonna get rid of Yorion. So in case they ephemerate, they get nothing. Yeah, that's the play. Perfect. Yeah, they get a draw 4, they go up to 6 cards and they can Solitude my Thraben. Yeah, they Solitude Thraben as they should. So get a Flicker Wisp, bounce the Spreading Seas, get a draw. Get a Companion. Get a Captain, Ranger of Fios. Get an Esper Sentinel. Card them a bit of green, draw a card. Crack the Ranger. So the plan is quite simple. Just slowly outvalue them into Oblivion. Omnath. Omnath is not as scary when they cannot go for no land permanents because of Ranger. Like, that makes it a bit less scary. Yeah, that's the obvious one. They should be going for Flicker Wisp here 100%. And they are. So they're gonna get in for 2. Okay, they're not gonna get in for 2. I'm gonna do this because I want to brought back my Ranger Captain and my Spirited Companion. Next, now I'm likely getting back Solitude so I can get rid of Omnath. And some lifelink on board. This is gonna be a long game, everybody. Like a long, slowly... What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, Solitude is gonna get rid of that. That's what I'm targeting with the Solitude, I lied. Solitude, get rid of Clothies. Actually, get rid of... Yeah, I have to get rid of Clothies. Actually, can I? No, I have to get rid of Omnath. I can eventually find a way out of that Clothies. So, keep playing dudes at Cantrip. Amazing draw, finally. So, play an Esper Sentinel. cast the Giant Killer because it's nice to have on board. Make a land drop, so I go with the Wandering Emperor in hand. The second this targets... Oh, that target's on main. That's fine. And then I'm sacking. Yeah, 100%. Do this. They train for 2. Solitude's gonna give me lifelink to outgrind the 2 they're hitting me in the air. Another Omnath. Yeah. A bit annoying. I'm not drawing my Ephemerates, which is what I really would like to draw. To start locking out my opponent. But I'm still ahead, so I'm not gonna complain yet. They cannot cast Expressive Iteration, which is huge. Which is what's keeping me in the game, actually. That's annoying, because they can stop my Ranger Captain lockdown that I'm on. Like, I think I'm still fine, but it's annoying. Only 3 cards left in hand. I need to top deck a removal for that free accent revoker. If they attack, I can block with my Solitude and get the removal I want. Okay, perfect. So let's see if this resolves. This allows me to get rid of the Clothies. Look. Slowly getting the value going. I'm gonna keep this untapped because it can get me a Grunge. And I might want a Grunge eventually. Get rid of the Phyrexian Revoker. So I can keep the loop going. Land is not a nice draw, but let's see what this takes me into. Okay, we're flooding a tiny bit now. So... make this a 4-3 and say go. They cannot kill the Wandering Emperor, which is huge. I forgot you. Ranger Captain and upkeep. I even talked about it. Yeah. That was my bad, everybody. Like, it's fine. I can replay now. It's just annoying. They got to resolve a death they shouldn't have. And I can get rid of that death, so it's like a cantrip only. Just annoying. I'm gonna tap down one of these idiots now. Now they can Supreme Verdict on my turn, or ending on my turn due to having the death. That was a huge punt by me. We were super far ahead. Tap this so they cannot kill my Emperor. So let's see what happens. Of course, we're getting a Ranger Captain back. That's a few too many Esper Sentinels, not gonna lie. We are gonna give this first strike. Tap you. And attack like this on the death. So we can at least pressure it down. Or they have to trade the Omnath. Okay. Let's see what he hit. I can get what they were looking for. If they get something like a Bolt, this is really annoying. Maybe I should have cracked in response, but I'd rather crack this on their turn. They get an Endurance as a blocker, that's pretty big. So that means this gets to survive. So they get an extra turn of doing this. That punt is gonna cost me so much. They're not cracking this last turn punt is gonna cost me the game likely. I had them on a small lock. And they were able to crack out of it because I misplayed. They're gonna target me, yeah. I still wanna keep a ranger on whatever they kill, so it's not that bad. This has first strike though. Okay. Makes sense. The fact they got to draw their first ephemerate, their second ephemerate before I got my first is a bit annoying. Because I'm literally drawing 0 ephemerate so far. And that's really pushing me back, like, a lot. Like, if I had a single ephemerate, I think I would be ahead. I'm just putting that there for later. But yeah, it's getting annoying. Not finding a single ephemerate is really pushing me back. And just keep drawing cards that are the opposite of gas. Now I'm gonna crack this on upkeep again. The Wandering Emperor is dying finally. But I'm not giving them the ephemerate and such. The good thing is we have like... They have like 9 minutes and we're still on game 2. So I hope everyone that's watching this enjoy long games. So they can pressure, they can kill the Wandering, but it would really expose the Teferi, which I think they kinda need. Yeah, okay. So I can just lose an Esper Sentinel and keep it alive. That's why we put a counter here. Yeah, that's not the attack, they just go like this, 100%. Which is annoying for them because they're not killing it. I'm out of 1-drops, right? Or I have an Esper Sentinel left in the deck. I have 1 Esper Sentinel left in the deck. I'm only on basics Rift. This is such a weird deck. Okay, let's hope we draw something good. Even Broadback would be good. Like most cards would be good here. Emeria, get back to Ranger. Emeria slowly but surely just outgrinding opponent. Oh, I'm out of Esper Sentinels. I miscounted. Yeah, I miscounted. Okay, so that kills this like almost for sure. I'm just gonna get in with 3 creatures and see what happens. Actually, I'm just gonna get in with all. Like, we really need that Death Dead. There we go. Casting. Solitude is particularly tough. Yeah, of course they're killing that to get out of the lock. I'm just gonna do this. Now they can kill 2 Esper Sentinels. And keep their whole ball alive, which is really annoying for us. Yeah. Am I dead to an attack? No, not even close. This is 7, 10, 12, and I even get to block 4. And they have to kill this. On top, again, we're not killing them this game. Like, I don't know if we're winning, but we're not killing them. They're 54. Yeah, they're just getting with all, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna block the Omnath, take 8. Yeah, these 2 are going... Or take 6. We need like a Sun Titan draw. Like, we need the powerful draws that are not coming. Sun Titan, Teferis, Ephemerates. We have a few cards that are actually gonna win us this game if we draw them. Fury is one of their best draws. They shouldn't kill the companion. Yeah, I don't know if I would have killed the companion, because companion is a redraw for me. I also have the Wall of Omens as a redraw. Yep. Come on, something nice, please. So we're surviving at least. That's a lot of flair. Like, that's some heavy flooding. When we could be drawing Sun Tyrants, Wandering Emperors, a lot of stuff. But we're alive. I'm gonna keep this in hand. Like, I can block this. And if they attack with any of these, I'm willing to make this trade. Like, they can attack with Solitude now. And one should keep a fetch back so they can deal 4 damage next turn, forcing me to attack. Even a Flicker Wisp would be amazing as a draw 1, 3-1 blocker. Take 2. Get the Spirited Companion. Draw a card. The Fairy is a good draw. So let's... I'm pretty sure they have a counterspell in hand by now. They don't. That's pretty big. So let's start by drawing one with this, and then we can decide what I want to play. Okay, that changed the panorama of the whole game in a second. In less than a second now. And we get second Emeria going. Okay, so all I have to do is survive. I'm gonna do this now. So all we have to do is survive, and we're winning this game now. Because we finally found our Ephemerates that were locked somewhere. Down to 6 minutes on opponent's clock. Everything that dies from our board is coming back via the double Emeria. Yeah, they're going for the deal 4 phase with the fetch lands likely. Or they fail to find, so they cannot. They're out of lands. That's great. I'm not letting that resolve, like, literally ever, because I'm losing the game. Like, that effect is what's keeping me alive right now. Okay, they have no other interaction. I'm gonna keep this second Ephemerate in hand. I have no need to, like, cast it immediately. I wanna get 2 Esper Sentinels, I think. Or like Esper Sentinel and Giant Killer likely. Actually Ranger Captain, because we can lock them out with the death now. As long as they don't draw Solitude or such, we're locking them out. And we have Ephemerate to make sure of that. So we outvalued 4-color midrange like the whole game. We were able to like deal with their whole deck and eventually just leave them with nothing. That's huge. Play that as a 3-3. At least make sure I have a 3-3 after sacrificing. And just lock them out with this. Hold up the Ephemerate. If only there was like a 3-mana Witness that got back Ephemerates. And that's game 1. That was a game. But let's just see that. Like, that was a pretty enjoyable game, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at the amount of lands in play. We just went through everything 4-color midrange card, 3 Solitudes, Expressive Iteration, Teferis, Yorion, Counterspell, and Holy Heat. And then in the Exile Zone, even they played a Clothes, and we got rid of 3 Omnaths. Yeah, they only had 25 cards left, and we just kept on grinding because Emeria, if you don't deal with Emeria, it will single-handedly win the game. It's one of those cards that get out of control really fast, as it's progressive card advantage. Every single turn, this is a 2-for-1 that's constantly going, in a way that no other card in their deck or ours can even accomplish to try and beat. Sometimes that does something similar, but it's so much easier to destroy, as it's just a 6-mana 6-6 like Solitude and Holy Heat. A lot of stuff just will kill your Sun Tyrant, but most decks don't have a way to stop your Emeria, Or I have to sideboard in really bad cards like Blood Moon that don't do much against you just to stop this plan from going off. Okay, let's go for round 2. That game was so long, so yeah, I think this video is getting split into only 3 games. And let's see how that goes. Same hand as the one we mulliganed last game. Okay. This is not terrible, just bad. This is why I hate March and I love... Okay, it's Hilliard. Can I beat... Okay, thanks so much. Can we beat Infinite Life? I mean, we cannot mill, and I'm gonna propose that as my out if my opponent asks. We not in Modern? Seems like. Change of plans from what I said before. Okay, just do this, do this. I'm gonna march that as soon as I can so I can Supreme Verdict on turn 4 more comfortably. Okay, what is opponent playing? Now I have no idea. Okay, yeah, it's Hilliard, I was right. The question is how much do I fear this? And answer, like, the question right now is, do I fear this more than I should? Like, the token this produces. I think I'm just drawing here. Try to hit my land drop. Because if I don't get the land drop, I cannot verdict. Like, going for removal here and then losing to, like, the rest of the stuff would be annoying. Especially when they're threatening a Coco. Because they clearly have a collected company right now. Draw land, please. That's great. So I think the plan right now is just say go, march whatever they get out of the collected company so I don't die. Yeah. And then Supreme Verdict the board. That's my goal. I can go low on resources. I have 2 cloud tokens to reveal later. I just gotta survive. Okay, so they will just go Infinite Life, I guess, and infinitely big creatures. Did they really get the absolute nuts? Well, I'm dead. That was impressive. Like, we died to literally only that, and they just had it. That's a bit annoying. So bringing the meddling. Spring Six is pretty good. Supreme Verdict is amazing. They had the perfect Coco. Oh, Ranger Captain is not that good. Yeah, we had no out to that, sadly. Just got destroyed by that Coco. This is a pretty amazing hand. Turn 1 Esper, turn 2 tap Esper. Can be really annoying against a lot of stuff. Like, Utopia Sprawl hands become really bad against this. Even if I'm a bit short on removal, this means they cannot ramp. And if they ramp, I'm digging towards the removal I need. Let's get a snow covered. I don't want to shock for nothing. I don't want to be vulnerable to their bad aggro plan. And they, of course, get the... When you go the Esper Sentinel, they have the Arbor, of course, because why wouldn't they? I'm gonna offer the trade 100%. I don't think they're gonna take it. And let's go withdraw a land so we can Spreading Seas. Or at least so we can Death Bounce whatever they play. Hilliard? Yeah. So, land, please. No, I tend to not be specific enough. So let's hope they don't have untapped Princers. We can only hope. They do, of course. I'm not gonna concede to infinite life. Okay, they don't have green, luckily, so that's fine by me. Like, opponent is on non-green. I'm gonna hold up my Wandering Emperor, just flush it in, get rid of something. Okay, now they might go infinite life. Okay, they're not. So I'm just gonna flash in my Wandering Emperor now, as I have nothing to fear out of not doing that. I'm gonna ideally crunch on one of them. This is not a plains. That was a huge mistake. I wanted to make this a 2-2 and give it first second. Like, make 2 2-2s here that would stop my opponent from attacking, like, ever. That was really bad. That's fine. We're not there or anything like that. Just stupid. Keep cutting them off green. Make sure we cannot die to a stupid combo kill all of a sudden. As long as we keep them out of the combo range, we should be more than fine. I'm fine with them killing Death. Like, I don't really mind. Or I might just double jump so I can Supreme Verdict at instant speed. Opponent is on no green. Yeah, so I think that's... Oh, I cannot double jump because of Hilliard attacking. If they go all at Hilliard though, I'm fine with that. All at Death, I'm fine. And if they go to shoot at Death, I'm just blocking plus go. They even had the green source, that's annoying. Okay. I mean, I'm sticking to my plan. Unless they go all at Death, I think I'm fine. And even if they don't go all at Death, I think I'm fine-ish. Not having the Wandering Emperor is really annoying. Oh, all face? I'm still blocking because I'm Supreme Verdicting next turn. Supreme Verdicting. Or however you would say it. I'm not gonna cast that. I'm just gonna say this go. Okay, so they can go infinite life after I wipe out the board, which is annoying. But I'm forced to do so because I'm on lethal if not. They have to put a counter on the Hilliard. Yeah, Hilliard or Elemental token are the must. Chunky Hilliard. So they get the token 100%. Yep. Please don't have a Carrion Feeder. Okay, that's not relevant. Okay, so we're fine. Brought back is a touch too late. But it means I can let the fairy die. Okay, I can do this then. I can sacrifice this on the draw step, stopping a Coco. Which is, I think, they're only out from this position. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they're gonna get a few extra counters, but that's fine because I'm just gonna... That means I'm not there this turn, that's huge. And the Fairy is gonna bounce this out, so I'm fine. Two mana, get 6 mana permanents in play. That's pretty good. We just gotta get some land drops so we can stop out Collected Company forever with the Emeria. And that's a land drop, getting closer. March makes sure we're not dying at instant speed, which is huge. Play a few idiots, because we can. We gotta hold up March for 4, so I think that's enough. You have already been used. I can start attacking, I think. No need yet. I'm offering the trade if I can. Am I allowing them to cast Coco though? No, let's don't. I think that's their only good draw on this board. And I would love to resolve my Wandering if I can. I'm champing with the Esper Sentinel. Yeah, they're getting the extra counter, that's fine. We're instead Wandering Emperor exiling the Aggro Elf, so it's fine. And now we're the ones playing to the board. We only need 2 more lands and we're golden. That's amazing. Means we're not dying. No lands is annoying though. I'm gonna just in case not play this Esper Sentinel and hold up March exiling both of these. Just in case I need it. Like, if my opponent somehow top decks both pieces of the combo, right? They didn't. Okay, I'm fine. So now I think the play is do nothing now. Land, so we're only 1 land away from what we want. Land plus counter an attack. And set up Yorion loops with a flicker wave to just remove every card that enters the game. Just keep this clear. We still are holding up March X equals 4. Like, this is one of the few decks where you're actually using March a lot with the pitch mode, just because of how many cards you draw in the late game. I'm willing to do this double trade. Actually, not. I'm just gonna March. Should I? No, I'm letting Wandering Emperor die, 100%. I wouldn't let Death die, but I'm letting Wandering Emperor die. If my opponent taps down 2 with lifelink, I am using the March. Because my only fear right now is Carrion Feeder. Spike Feeder, not Carrion Feeder. That's meaningless. So now I go plus this. Play this. I'm gonna play Yorion next turn when I have everything developed. Token there. Get in. And we're gonna hold up March X equals 3 for the healer without exiling or anything. We're super far ahead right now. Sadly, this is only game 2 and we still have game 3. Okay, so they're down to 2 cards in hand. That's annoying. Especially because we are the one giving them white mana. Okay, we can now really play this. And this game is now over. Okay, this is now just us winning. This is only us finding an avenue to victory only. Like, we cannot lose from this board. Even after the many misplays we did. Wait, because we have to make a token here. They're putting a lot of counters, but it's not gonna be enough. The fact we get to hold up March plus Ephemerate is just too much. They're just skyclaving this healer out of existence, of course. They're down to only one healer in the whole deck. Like, I get they're getting huge critters, but they're not gonna be relevant against my board state. Besides, I'm just winning with the Flicker Wisp on the air, likely. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, exile this. Plus this. So yeah, they're gonna get like 16 16s. They can attack with just Champ Champ. Okay, they just get that. That's fine. We're getting in for 7 in the air. Yeah, exactly. They're not winning this from this board state. And let's go, we can win on M3. Let's go. Okay, this is a nice... We don't have blue. I'm gonna mull this. This is a bit better. Take out the Sun Tyrant, hope to top deck like an Ephemerate. Being on the draw versus being on the play is huge for Esper Sentinel. And not so much if they play that. Okay, let's go. Okay, so if we need to, we can just blow up the board. Like, just Solitude out there. Solitude is a good draw. Like, if we need to, we can just take out the Spike Feeder if they go for a Heliod. And we get the land drop, so next turn we can even Skyclave. Like, we're gonna remove most of what they have next turn. Hope they don't have a Heliod. At least hope they don't have a Collected Company. We can deal with a Heliod. Just not a good Coco. Yeah, so we're just gonna fire this up, get rid of this. Into next turn, Teferi, Bounce, Heliod. Yeah, next turn we just go Teferi, Bounce, Heliod. Into Skyclave. I would actually I'll just go Skyclave, Exile Heliod now. That's a bit annoying. So yeah, I'm just gonna go Death then, because I wanna look for... No, we're gonna go Skyclave Apparition on the Heliod then. So they need a second one if they want to win. And this will also protect the Death on the next turn. Land is nice. Land is always nice. I'm just bouncing these. Okay. Slowly getting back into this. If we can get a good draw, I think we're ahead. Like, stop drawing so many lands. Please don't have land spike feeder. Okay, they don't. And but I don't have a way to get rid of that right now. So I am in a bit of trouble, to say the least. If they have another spike feeder, we're just dead. And there's not much we can do, sadly. I mean, we're gonna beat Infinite Life, we're just gonna go with that. Okay, they're digging, they don't have it. There is hope for us. Okay. What are they casting? Do they have like a Coco? And they realize they cannot. Yep. Come on, Solitude. Too many lands. Come on, again? They just got infinitely huge critters again at instant speed. Now, my only chance is they take this block for some reason. They don't, of course, and I just have nothing. Okay, we lost this game on the back of getting really unlucky. And they just got insanely lucky. That was just so tilting. Okay, let's go for the final game of the video. That was just a bit annoying. But what can you do, right? What can you do? Dun, 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 dun. Right, give me back a second. We will be back for the third game in a bit. And we're back for game 3. Went ahead, got something to eat, and let's fire up. Likely the last round of this video, but we will see. Playing against Akahira. If it's Belcher, we have the Flicker Wisp if they have a low start, which is amazing. If it's Control, we have a decent hand with lands and capable of playing a good game in a matchup which is really favorable for us. Seems like Control. That's a really bad draw. But let's see how this goes. Weird start, but we're gonna Spreading Sister Temple Garden. Flicker Wisp is gonna be a 3-mana 3-1 draw 1, which is not bad, especially alongside an Ephemerate that can reposition the Spreading Sis if we so desire. Okay, it's Elementals. Then the Ephemerate in our hand is about to be really good. Am I going to Solitude Ephemerate right now? That's my only concern. I think I have to develop a board, so I'm gonna do that especially now. Do this so I can hold up this. If I consider I need to, I will. And I just gonna exile this Sun Titan. Actually, I might actually just exile the second Flicker Wisp. If opponent attacks, I'm saying yes. I'm not. So what's my play here? I think I just do nothing. Like, we both do nothing. I'm fine with that. Especially now. My guess is in response to my Teferi they're gonna play something, but let's see. Endurance, 4 mana. Subtlety? Annoying. So let's fetch. So I'm gonna put the Teferi on top, of course. I'm gonna let them get a trigger. Just so I can get rid of both. Somethign is gonna be uncastable this game, at least for a while. I didn't play around Subtlety, I'm not gonna lie. I misplayed. They should have gone here, let it resolve, then like if they have the second, if they have the answer, yeah, I'm gonna concede. That's a shame, concede. The play here, for anybody that wonders, was instead of targeting here, you target here, let it resolve, and then you ephemerate so they don't get the card draw out of these. Like, they get a 3-3 alive, that's fine, you have a 3-1 flyer. I just punted, I think I was still behind, like I was not ahead by any stretch. But I punted out any chance I had of winning with that play. That was my bad. It happens. Getting back into Modern after a few weeks, and I'm making all the wrong plays at all the wrong moments. This is like the third hand we have seen. This is super bad, yeah. Mulligan to 5. It's gonna be tough to win on a 5. Not gonna lie on that. I think I might need the broad back as a 2-for-1 just to get back. And then bottom this and this. Yeah. Hope for like a fetch land and a white spell. But this is likely gonna be unwinnable. Start with the Harbinger, likely get a Reef. Just, they got a Subtlety already, so they're playing around a Def. Getting the land drop is huge. Ephemerate is a good draw. That's undeniable. Okay, can we get back into this game now? Will they subtlety this? They should. This is at least gonna force them to minus the def, give me a chance. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think this game is over. The Mulligan to 5 was too strong against us. Yep, I'm just gonna concede from here. And with that being said, sorry about that everybody, had a great start and slow decline, but hope you enjoyed this first episode of Faithless Gaming, or whatever name we're gonna give this going forward. This is mostly of a demo, and try to see what people like, what people enjoy, and what you're looking forward to. So, hope to see you again, and hope to hear more from you, and you can hear us more about us in the podcast that's gonna come out Friday night. Have a nice night everybody. Bye bye.